You know, I think I might owe you an apology for all this.
For what?
Because I'm afraid you might end up being famous as the lawyer who lost Al Gore the presidency.
Monica's worried that if we do lose, I'm never going to get a job again in law or in politics.
Me too.
You know what's funny about all this?
Nope.
I'm not even sure I like Al Gore.
Is designed to heat up the situation, and it really is time to tune back the rhetoric. Thank you.
Well, I say, whoever stops fighting first always loses.
It's absurd. It's completely absurd. I'm in the middle of a recount where the votes aren't being recounted and nobody seems to care. Not a single person seems to care. You know what I'd like to know? Who actually won this election? Who won this fucking election? Who won it?
It is the decisive moment in this election, and the crowds who surround the Supreme Court today know it. Demonstrators have been here on the steps of the Supreme Court for hours, awaiting the beginning of today's arguments. The justices inside this building are the ultimate arbiters. They will decide the next president.
So Olson's primary argument is that the Florida Supreme Court changed the law when they extended the deadline.
Kennedy's never seemed impressed with the new law argument.
Well, what about the equal protection argument?
I don't think Olson has much faith in it. It's buried in the last 5 pages of their brief. I'm only eating the red ones today.
I think Kennedy is their only shot. This is it, isn't it?
Yes, Ron, this is it.
Oyez, oyez, oyez. All persons having business before the Honorable, the Supreme Court of the United States, are admonished to draw near and give their attention, for this court is now sitting. God save the United States and this honorable court.
We should have asked for statewide from the get-go. That was our biggest mistake.
Mm-hmm. Ralph Nader should have pulled his head out of his ass. And Lillian Gonzalez should have never left Miami. And Gore should have campaigned with Clinton. And Clinton should have got caught getting a blowjob from Sharon Stone instead of Monica Lewinsky, because then his approval ratings would have shot through the roof. And Catherine Harris should have thought twice about purging 20,000 voters from the rolls. And George Bush Jr. should have never quit drinking. But he did. It is what it is, pal. 4 years from now, we'll come back, gather our information, and go right back at him.
Even after all the mistakes and all the corruption, we still have about a half a day there where the entire state was counting.
Mm-hmm. And you think if W had asked for a recount, the Supreme Court would have stopped it?
A good question.
Uh-huh.